So welcome everybody. We have that recording, and the purpose of the session is to go over troubleshooting of different issues which we might have when we look for a job, and then a couple of rules to look at will be elaborated here. So first of all, guys, rule number one. Rule number one, 9 out of 10 people, 9 out of 10 people who have problems when they look for a job, 9 out of 10 have severe problems with following the DICE posting video. So where is that video? That video is here. You go to portnow.com/video, and that video, that same video. A copy of that video is also here. It used to be another one, but it's obsolete. So I just replaced the older one with new one. So we have two instances of that same video. And if you go through and you really pay attention to what you are doing, if you have a goal of being up to the guidelines, so I would say 20% of people do it perfectly from the one attempt. 60% might need some help, so maybe 1-2 more iterations. And then 20% of people cannot do it no matter what. I mean, surprising. I mean, as simple as it is. So sometimes I just cannot do anything. But so coming back to the rule, 9 out of 10 people have severe problems with following the DICE posting video, so you can always go and do it. And part of the DICE posting video is, it says, watch for videos here, because it explains the concept of the job search. If you do not understand what you are doing on the market, you are guaranteed to run into multiple problems. And we used to teach many more hours of job search before, but after we moved to the 100% internship, situation here on campus, so I just recorded job search, which we do not teach anymore. We do not teach that stuff in the classroom. So we have it recorded. So it is a must part. It is one of the steps. I understand it's very easy to skip because it takes 4 hours to do that, but those 4 hours will save you weeks or maybe months. So it is must. It is something not to be skipped. Okay, so now let's take a look where we are on the posting. So we have Sergey. So looks like Los Angeles area. Okay, it is open right now in Mountain View, California. So let's go to Los Angeles, say search. So we have 30 miles from that zip code, and we also have 7 days search. Okay, so we have Alexei, Mikhail, Ilya, Alex, Vladimir, Yasen, Victor, Tatiana. Okay, Tatiana. Actually, Tatiana was in that. She is in your class. She asked me to look at her profile. Here is her profile. And Sergey. Look what happens. Sergey and Tatiana are okay, coming together. Let me make it a little bit smaller, maybe, so you can see better how it looks like on my screen. So we have 4 fields which participate in your positioning here. And I would say first field is the current position. You have desired position, you have skills, technical skills, and resume itself. So that is how you compete with other people. So I would say Tatiana has QA test, web, mobile, SQL, okay, testing tester. Tatiana has nice combination of keywords. I would say classic combination of keywords. And then we just have to make sure that that string is copy pasted here in desired. So desired position and current positions are exact same string, because lots of people have differences. If you have differences, it is not going to work well. Now, if we analyze Tatiana's list of keywords, I would say, as classic as it is, she might substantially increase that with Selenium, let's say iOS, Android, okay, testing quality. So that is something which is to be added to that stuff. And it might be more than that. I'm not looking at her resume. Maybe she has Ruby or Java. Maybe she has some important tools. Maybe she speaks German. I don't know. But so far we have a very nice set of keywords. And if we think about Los Angeles is not as intense in terms of people there. So as, let's say, Silicon Valley. So you will be noticed with that stuff. Now, let's take a look at Sergey. So we have two people. Okay. QA test, mobile web, iOS. I see he does have iOS, Android, SQL, Selenium, tester testing. Now, he comes with the word analyst. Analyst is a title. So you can say analyst or engineer, which doesn't hurt. It really does not hurt, but it doesn't give you much anyway. And then it is exact copy. Good. At that point, it's very good. Second thing we make sure about is 20 skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they both have 20 fields, and you can do as many as you wish, but only first 20 are counted. Okay. Now, they start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They start with 7 standalone fields, which is exactly what we teach. Okay. The most critical keywords: QA test, web, mobile, SQL testing, tester. Okay, it might be also iOS and Android and whatever else. And then we have, okay, then we have other fields which are beefed up with multiple keywords, and the way we do it up to the maximum. Okay, when you stopped at the word engineer here, Sergey, you still have lots of characters to be added. I mean, you are missing the opportunity to add more skills. You can say mobile, you can say iOS, you can say SQL, you can say agile, you can say Selenium and WebDriver. I mean, as many characters as you have left, you are not using them. Go to the next one. Also, you can use them. I mean, you are missing the opportunity. Okay, so that is what I would say, and you do that systematically. You are not, some fields you do better, but most of the fields you are not doing up to the maximum, and that is what I would suggest that you fix. So you stop only when the field does not accept more characters. Let's see here. Aha. So Tatiana does more characters. You can see it. So her strings are longer. Now, what I can say about Tatiana, she does have web as a standalone field. I can see 2 times web. Maybe there is more hidden here. Let me see. No. Okay, 1 more web. 2 more webs. 1 more QA. So what happens? Tatiana has 4 times QA and 4 times web on that among the skills. What we are saying if the word belongs to the list, okay, we are expecting you to do it like 5-7 times. Okay, Sergey has more of that. Sergey has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times QA at least, and then he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times web, which is very good. You might say, but why Sergey goes after Tatiana? As I told you, we also have resumes. So then it depends also on how many times that this or that keyword shows up in your resume. Okay, you can look at, let's say, the first person. Doesn't have too many, like QA test, web, mobile, desired. Okay, so for 7 days is not bad. If I go for 1 day, let's say for today, we will see 3. Tatiana is number 3 today, and Sergey is number 4, which is not bad, which is not bad. So if you ask me, I wouldn't do much to improve your profile. So Vladimir is also from your class, and Alex, I'm not sure, maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, but altogether, how many people do you have? Let's say we search for 10 days. For 10 days, how big is the competition there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Well, that's it. So let's say 10, 12 people. And some of them are old timers. I see people who graduated a few years ago. Okay, for Los Angeles area, it's not bad. For 10 days, it's not bad. Now, okay, let's take a look at Natalia, because Natalia is searching for a job in a much more intense area. You know what? Before we go, okay, I just wanted to look for a few more keywords, but it's okay. So QA web, I will search for just 1 day, and see if Natalia is there. You know what? Instead of doing this, I will say, I will use her last name. Okay, Natalia. So here is the full set of issues we have. Okay, issue number 1, Natalia, I will run another. I'm sorry. I will run another instance of Notepad just for your situation. So step number 1. Step number 1. Desired position. Okay. Desired position is not the same. This is a desired position, and okay, desired position is not the same as current job title. So we have software QA engineer here, and software QA engineer, QA analyst, software tester, software engineer in test. So the first problem is they are different. Second problem is the keywords used in desired position. Okay. So and again, it comes when we suggest what to put. We are saying QA, we are saying test. The order of the words is important. So the word which is the first one has more value than the second one, third one, and so on. So QA, test, mobile, web, iOS, Android, tester, testing. What else? Selenium. So with software QA engineer in that place, you have pretty much no chances to be found. I mean, just close to zero. By accident, someone might run into your profile, but it's just by accident, and there's going to be nothing good coming of that phone call. It's a total garbage. also when you do the current position, so there is a title of the current position and there is a company where you work. Instead of company where you work, you can also copy paste exact same string. So lots of people do that, and it's also searchable, so it also helps. But so far it is close to 0 in terms of being found. Now, then we look at the skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 20 skills, which is cool. Out of 20 skills, we need, let's say, 6, 7 most critical skills to be taken just one field. But in your case, they are all taken one field. So SQA is not really valuable. QA is there, test is there, tester is there. So I would say with that profile, maybe in Ohio or maybe in Orlando, Florida, you will be doing nicely. But if you are in Silicon Valley, I mean, really no chance. And then, so Firebug, MS Edge, test flight. So you have to beef up each and every field, with the exception of 6, 7 most critical ones, to beef them up with the keywords and exactly the way we do in the video, which I mentioned already. So number 3, we are saying, so we do have 20 keywords, which is good, but we need 6, 7 stand alone keywords, and then we need number 4, the rest of the keywords, to complete the fields, complete the fields 100%. If I have 2 characters left, I will say QA. If I have 3 characters left, I will say SQL or SQA or FTP. But you cannot leave, that much room in your fields, because when people search for keywords, they will not find you. So maybe you change something in there. I don't know. Let me see. No. No. Oh, you do not have 20 fields. Actually, you have more than 20. Look at that. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 30 fields. 30 fields is not working. Only first 20 are taken into consideration. So whatever goes beyond 20 is not going to work for you. See what I mean? Okay, so going back to the rules, 6, 7. Okay, let's say number 5. No, 20 fields, fields sharp. Okay, no more than 20, no less than 20. Okay, so more than 20 will not help. Less than 20, you will leave opportunities on the table. Okay. Now, so let's see what else we have. We have also, okay, we looked at Sergey, we looked at Tanya, Konstantin. Okay, where is Konstantin on the map? Oop, yo, no. Wait a second, where are we? No? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Here is the zip code, and let's say QA web. Konstantin. Okay. Where are we? In Philadelphia. I can tell you that, okay, on 1 day search, you are the only one there. If I do 10 days search, so you're number 1, then Vahi from your class, maybe not your class, he is from current class, so Vahi is there, just 2 of you. Just 2 of you. I mean, the Philadelphia market is Really, just about nothing. So in my mind, you are supposed to have lots of attention. QA web test mobile tester, Selenium SQL quality, very good. QA web test mobile tester, Selenium SQL quality, very good. QA web QA. I wouldn't change a thing because you dominate the market. Yeah? You have a little bit more yellow than Vahi does, so pretty good. So guys, oh, we have one more. Okay, we have one more copy. Okay, Anton, where are you geographically? We do not see you. Oh no, we do. Okay. See what happened, Anton. We didn't really find you right away because the QA and web is not what you are capitalizing on, you know. So you do not have the word QA, the word web at all. Actually, you don't have much. You have QA analyst tester, QA analyst tester. And again, we are in the exact same position. We are telling you it has to be something like that. So the good thing is your current position and desired position are the same. But then we can try just QA with no web. Okay, let's try just QA, whatever QA. Are you going to beat the competition there? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. 1, 2, 3. You're number 3. See? You're number 3. And then you do not have standalone keywords at all. All your keywords are combinations, sometimes very limited, like test execution or quality. So you are compatible. So what you do here is not consistent with how we teach that stuff. So I mean the content of those fields, the way we do keywords, and you are supposed to be number 1 in each and every search here. I mean, really, you have no reason to be number 2. You are not competing with anybody who is doing anything competitive. I'm just looking at people here. There is nobody here who is playing by our rules. Means you are supposed to be number 1 no matter what. If you just follow simple rules. So you're supposed to be number 1 in Houston, Texas. What if we do 100 days? 100 days. Martin, look at that guy, Martin. Martin used to be number 1 in 10 days, but he's still number 2 in 100 days search. Okay, where are you? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, okay, you are number 8 on the word QA. Okay, some people accidentally did it better. And some people, if they have lots of experience, they might have tens of times the word QA in their resumes. Look at that guy, Muhammad. He doesn't have any single times QA in his skills, but he might really have it in his resume. That is why he is number 1. Okay. So guys, coming back to the rules of the game. Rule number 1, 9 out of 10 people have severe problems with following the DICE posting video. If you do not fix that, you cannot really come and say, guys, I need help. Guys, I'm in trouble. Guys, something is wrong. Nothing is wrong yet. I mean, maybe it's wrong. I'm not saying that it cannot happen that something is wrong. It's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying until you do what you can do, what you should do, you cannot judge what's happening because you are not getting the attention you deserve. Then, rule number 2. When you talk to recruiters, so first people who call you are recruiters. And recruiters are, how to say, if you have kids, okay, even if you don't have kids, imagine a 4-year-old, okay, 4 years old, okay. And that 4 years old asks you, do you know selenium? And you start telling that 4 years old that you took a class, you don't really know much, but if there is a company which is interested, you might be learning and you like to learn and blah, blah, blah. Do you think that 4-year-old really understands what you are saying? So when you talk to recruiters, that is who you talk to. You talk to robots. You talk to people who have no idea what they are talking about. So the mistake is you talk to them like you would talk to mature adult people. They are not. Forget about it. They are not. So they ask you, do you know automation? You say, absolutely. How good are you at automation? I'm very good. Why you are very good? All you want that 4-year-old child to do is to send your resume to the manager. Unless your resume gets to the manager, nobody would ever understand who you are, what you do, are you suitable for this position? Maybe there is another position which you are suitable for. You know what? But nobody would ever know that because you look at 4-year-old child and talk to him like a professor of mathematics, you know, and that's it. So then you are lost, and there is no continuation of that game because you are not playing by the rules. And the rules are you tell them whatever it takes to move your resume to the manager. Manager, when he looks at your resume, so part of that rule, 4 years old. So that is a mistake. You talk to them like adult people. Okay, old. Okay, not adults. Okay, recruiters, not adults. Rule number 2. So part of that. So a resume should go to managers. You judge your success in responding the phones, okay, answering the phones by how often they tell you, I am sending your resume to such and such company. And you write it down. You say, wait a second, let me write it down. And what is the manager name, by the way? Because in that same company, there might be another manager. And another recruiter wants to send your resume to another manager. So you have to keep track. Resume should go to managers. If your resume doesn't go to managers, it doesn't matter how many people call you. I just talked to one girl today. Obviously, her profile is not placed properly. It's a different story. But she says, on average, I have 4 phone calls a day. And she started 3 weeks ago. So you might imagine, so let's say 15 days by 4 phone calls a day, so 60 phone calls. I'm asking her, how many people told you I am sending your resume to the manager? And she says, no single time. Guys, I can tell you 50% of you would say maybe half of them tell me that. Some of you will say pretty much everybody tells me that. It is all about you sounding confident, sounding like there is money coming. They make money by placing people, not by rejecting them. So if you reject yourself, that's it. But if you do not reject yourself, then it goes to the manager. And 80%, okay, rules. Rule number 3. 80% of job description is a fantasy, okay? It's a wish world, okay? It is not what they need today to hire someone. It's a fantasy. And normally they fantasize about getting someone who will be worth $75 per hour, and they are willing to pay 25. It is not coming from the real world. Job description is not a part of a real world. Most of the resume have nothing to do with real world because they have to match the fantasy of the job description. So what we have 80% chance that if your resume goes to the manager, it might be considered, because 20% chance is they do need that Selenium, they do need that Ruby or Python or something. But 80% chance they don't. Plus, number 4, they cannot find qualified people for whatever money they pay. You just looked at the dice, guys. You can do that again, okay? If you want to, but no people. So they would consider you if you are relatively close. And we have that. If you remember, maybe I don't know if you remember, but we have 50% match rule. Rule for sending resumes. You have to watch my 4 videos I told you for sending resumes. So, and it says if you look at that position and in your resume you have at least 50% of what they want, it's a good candidate to apply, good position to apply, good vacancy. Okay, now they will consider you with 50% of their requirement easily, because they do not have people who are better than that, or because of the money concern. So if they are paying $30, they cannot get someone who is worth 70 or 50. You know? So unless you start playing by your own rules, you're going to get lots of attention, and you will hear that I'm sending your resume to such and such company very often, maybe 3, 4, 5 times a day. It doesn't mean that next day someone calls you with a phone screening or with an interview invitation. It might happen though. It happens, but normally you have to saturate the job market with your resumes. So it should go to enough companies, so at some point you will find yourself going to maybe 2 interviews a week. It might take 2 weeks, it might take 3 weeks. You might get a job offer before it really takes 2-3 weeks. Depends where you live and you know how good you are in communication with people. Sometimes it's a little bit of luck, being at the right time, you know, at the right place, picking up the phone anytime someone calls you, not waiting, you know, until they leave a message and then calling them back, because they might never consider you anymore if it is really hot. So that is what you do. It is my observation that you lose most of the opportunities when you are talking to recruiters like they are people who understand who you are and what happens, and you talk to a 4-year-old child instead of talking to the parent. Okay, let me see, guys, it's Skype. Any questions you might have so far, because I really want to be driven by your comments and your experiences. I got a couple of calls from recruiters who asked me why there are other people on the market with the similar resume equal. Okay, how to deal with this issue. Okay, guys, let me tell you. We go to the video page, okay, and we have here 2 things. We have that video which is explaining how a resume should look like, and it's about different pieces integrating into the document. Overall concept of resume. That one says resume bullets. Okay, and in that video for within half an hour, I'm explaining you how to convert the bullets you find somewhere else, or maybe in somebody else's resume, how you make it unique. If your resume bullets look like somebody else's resume bullets, it means You didn't watch the video. You didn't do anything to modify your resume bullets. We give you the template, kind of template, but then it also depends where you are. If you are in Silicon Valley, there is a crowd of people. If you are in Miami, maybe it's just you. But what I'm saying, we are trying to diversify things. So we change projects all the time. But if you are in an online class, and let's say 100 people are in that class, and out of 100 people, let's say 50 never go to the job market, but another 50 do go to the job market. So now the question is, when they go to the job market, how many of those live in your area and so on. But you are in control. We give you that. We are saying, okay, just do it. When you do it, show it to me. I will make some final, changes, but that is the only way. Unless you contribute something to the process, it will never be looking like a unique resume. So what can we do? But it is doable, and you can do it. I am 100% sure that you have to do that job, and I'm willing to do my part, organizing what you do and kind of bringing pieces together. But if you don't do it, I cannot do much. Definitely. So we address that issue. What is good to say to the question, you do not have a computer science degree? Why is that? The question by itself is kind of very stupid. You are not applying for a computer programmer position. Okay, so if it is a software developer, software engineer, computer programmer, you are not asking for $50, $75, $100 per hour, 150,000. You are in QA business. So you are saying I am in QA business, and that is my kind of first step. I want to grow. I want to be, someone who makes a difference in software testing and software quality. And definitely, it is in my plans to get my computer science degree. No doubt about it. I will get one. But I prefer to work in QA and think about my, degree and getting my computer science degree rather than going to college and not working and just doing my computer science degree. So I do want to have it. It's just a matter of time. I'm working towards that. I am working on that. Okay. So you don't have a computer science degree. You say, yes, I'm working toward my computer science degree. I don't have it yet. But you know what? I'm not asking as much money as people who do have computer science degree would ask. I mean, it's fair. But it's not like you are not willing to, or you are resisting, or you think it's not important. Oh yeah, it's perfect, it's important. Sure, no problem. I'm working. I'm taking classes. Okay. I'm taking classes. I see lots of people typing, but I do not see the result of their typings. After the face-to-face interview, I give to employer references that you sent us with resume. Should I tell you about it and about the details I told them on interview? No, not really, guys. When it comes to references, they call and they normally do not call themselves. They hire an agency which would do the process, because agency is liable whatever happens. Okay, so then agency has insurance behind which will compensate the damages. So if they do employment verifications themselves and something happens, so let's say you have a criminal record and they didn't know and you stolen something, so then they are liable. So they hire an agency. As that agency doesn't really do references, they do employment verification. So they call, they say, give me, okay, 8 out of 10, they say exactly, that is how it looks like. They say, I'm verifying employment of such and such person. That person indicated that he worked for your company from February 2014 till August 2015. Would you confirm that? Yes, Thank you very much. That is 8 out of 10. Okay. So you don't have to tell us anything. Your resume is, we have it in our files. What you really have to do, if you care about yourself, so when you make changes to your resume, you have to update our files. Okay, you make changes, you send us your resume, say, guys, here are the changes, please take a look, please save the most recent version if you want us to be a part of your reference check or your employment verification. We have people who graduated 5 years ago, and now they give us as references, and I look at the most recent version of the resume of that person, and what I see, it says current, but it was 5 years ago. So what should I do? Sometimes we are able to call that person and ask questions, but you know what? What if you just pick up the phone and the person on that phone says, hi, I'm calling about this. And all you have is just the resume you have in files. If I do references, sometimes they call me, if they cannot call other people, so they call me, and I can go to DICE and find your resume on DICE, if it is on DICE, because it's 50% there and 50% not there. I just cannot even find it. So we don't care about your details, but people who are giving references might call you. They like to call you. So they do. You don't have to call us. We will call you if it comes to that. So one more thing I want to tell you so you understand. Sometimes it comes to the situation when they ask you for pay stubs. They say, give me pay stubs or give me your taxes. It means just one thing. It means they are not able to get in touch with us over the phone. So what you do, you take their name and their phone number, you give it to us, and we call them. You do not really need any pay stubs, you do not really need any taxes to show them. All you have to do, you have to make sure we communicate. Lots of people do not want to leave a message, they want to talk, they want us to pick up a phone, which is unthinkable, guys. If you talk to 100 managers in software industry, 99 would not pick up the phone because people are busy. Leave a message, we'll call you back. Who are you? You are taking references? What's the crap? So what I'm saying is don't be worried about that stuff. So give them the references which we give you. Very often they ask you for 4 digits of your social security number. Guys, don't worry, give them the 4 digits. Give them any 4 digits if you are really concerned. They just want to know you have one. Because lots of people have no social security number. Let me show you what's happening on the job market, just that so you understand where we are. Let's go to, so we are not in any specific area now. We are in the United States. And I would say, let me say Java here, just Java. 10 days of Java, okay. 10 days of Java. Let me show you. No, apply. 10 days of Java. 22.306. 22.306. Let me copy that. Let me copy that for you. Let me copy that for you. Now, I will scroll down and uncheck that box which says exclude third-party candidates. So by default, third party is excluded. But if I uncheck, so what is third party? Primarily H-1B people. People who do not represent themselves, they are represented by their visa holder, or they might be looking for H-1B visa to obtain H-1B visa. I don't know, but look at the numbers now. It more than doubled. Okay, compare. It more than doubled. Now, that is why they ask you for 4 digits of your social security number. At least you have one. 60% of the job market, guys, think about it. 60% of the job market is people who do not have employment authorization. 60%. So they want to know you are legitimate on that job market. Is it clear? Are you guys? Are you impressed? Tell me. Do you like that? Do you like that statistics? Huh? Is it impressive? So when they call you, you are also experiencing consequences of things like that. You might have no idea about it. You think, how come? But it is there, and they are on the same market as you are. Okay. So they ask you for 4 digits. Give them 4 digits. Give them any 4 digits. But what also happens when they call for references, they might say, here is the name of the person, and sometimes the names, the spelling is something I don't even have it in my files. You might change your last name, first name, or I don't know why, but I just cannot find it. They say, would you like his or her 4-digit social? They might say that. So there are different uses for your 4-digit social security number. Okay, but we are talking about showstoppers. We are talking about troubleshooting. So how to get to the employer. Guys, any concerns, any problems you are running into, so I will just address your concerns. Because if you don't tell me that, I might switch to another issue. No? Okay. Now, Natalia is typing. So some of you guys might be living in the area with tell me about the company you are working with. It might be the project. Let's say you work for Microsoft and you are testing, I don't know, Microsoft Word. But you are a consultant, so you are working through the agency, through the vendor called Volt Technical. Now, when they ask you about this stuff, they might ask you about the Volt Technical, or they might ask you about the company. They might not ask you about Microsoft because everybody knows Microsoft, but if it is a small startup, so they might ask you, tell me about that small startup, or they might ask you, tell me about that Valley Tech Solutions, which is your vendor, so which is your actual employer. You definitely need a story on that. I mean, just sit down, okay, open a notepad or Microsoft Word document and write 5 sentences. I came up with a story. The company is a consulting company which provides QA and developing service. It's not a story, it's a real stuff. That is exactly what it is. So you don't have to come up with a story. That is a real thing. It is a consulting company which does software testing for other companies. It's true. It's true. It's true. And they have clients all over the States, and mostly small startups, but sometimes larger companies. They have lots of overseas clients which are willing to test software in US because they are coming to US market from overseas. Let's say FEMI application coming from Spacosa, which is South Korean company. And Spacosa is a Korean company, but they wanted tested in US because they wanted sold in US. Can I say that Spacosa for FEMI, that the developers are in? Absolutely, it's a Korean company. You tell them Spacosa is a South Korean company. And my employer was given that software by a Korean company. So I worked for a US company testing for a client in Korea. That is what they do. Exactly. Again, when you go to the company, guys, when you go to an interview, you should have a story about the company, you should have a story about the project, the application you tested. And let me go back to the videos here. That video, that one, number 4. The video number 4 is about company and project stories. It is a part of your preparation. You start with that, guys. You start with that. Before you post your resume, you should have that stuff in place. If you follow the instruction, if you really care about what we want you to do, it's given. Okay, you can write that story, you can show it to me, and I will correct your story, obviously, yeah, sure. But they are all of same type companies. They are consulting companies specializing in testing somebody else's applications. UTest is such a company. UTest just does it in a different way. They do crowdsourcing. They send it to lots of people, working out of home. Other companies do it on their premises or maybe online. We don't know how they do it, but that is what it is. How did the agile process happen then? Agile process happens in its own way. Okay, your question really doesn't make any sense to me. So we have people who are doing software, we have people who are testing software, we have certain lines of communication, we have electronic media to communicate. Do we have touch with developers? Absolutely, same. I mean, same way as you would work with them in same room. Guys, we live in the world of electronic communication. I mean, what's the problem? It happens exactly as it would happen in same room. Okay, guys, let's talk about showstoppers. Let's talk about something which prevents you from getting the result. Okay, if you live, one more thing I wanted to cover today is, if you live in the area with fewer jobs, what we can do? Okay, let's go to, let's say, LinkedIn. Okay, in the LinkedIn, it is very important that you connect to me, because my account is very powerful. I have thousands of connections. So through me, you might really get in touch with lots of people. So that is my account. Let's say it's not my account, it's yours. What you do? You are living in, so guys, give me an example where you live. If you live in a secluded area, where is that? Give me zip code, give me the place. If you live in the area with, okay, Natalia, where is that? Tell me. Kapisi. Natalia, where is that? Iowa, Marshalltown, Iowa. Do you want me to look at you at on DICE? No? Oh, that is Orlando. Okay, Orlando. Okay, let's go to Orlando. Okay, Orlando is a good example. Let's start with Orlando. And Natalia, if you want that Marshalltown, give me the zip code. But let's start with Orlando. We go to, we go there and we search for people. Okay, we search, not jobs. You can search for jobs, it's a different story. But I'm searching for people. And I'm doing advanced. I'm searching for people in advanced window. So I'm saying, okay, give me people. How would I do that? Search. Okay. So where is it? No. Something is wrong here. All people, more, no? No. Advanced. Aha. So advanced. I go to advanced and I'm saying, give me people anywhere, not anywhere, located or near that specific zip code. Okay. 10 miles, maybe more than that. Let's say 35 miles. 35 miles. And these people are, their title has the word QA. Or maybe, you know what, let's say QA manager. QA manager. Current or past? Current. We want people who are currently QA managers. relationships, first connection, second connections, group members, it's very important. Third and everyone else. Good. We want everybody in that specific area with that title. Let's say search. So nice. In Orlando area, we are having 100 people with QA manager title. So it gives you a very good idea of all the companies which do have QA and they do have QA managers and all that people. So if it's a second, it is second to me. So it means I know someone, I know 3 people actually. I know 3 people who know that Daniel Gomez. Mikola, Sajjan, Igor. Interesting. So I know 3 people who know him. But you know what? If you know me, so then, guys, I know 3 people who know him personally. That one, I know I have 2 people who know him. Sarah, I don't remember Sarah. Lara, God knows who is Lara. Sometimes, guys, I have 4,000 people in my list. So we have lots of people here. What's good about having all that people? You can connect to them. You can write them an email. Okay? And you can say, hi, I'm looking for a job in the area. Okay? Would you mind to meet with me for an informational interview? Let me write it for you. Not because you want them to help you with a job search. Okay? Which file am I taking? That one? Okay. Informational interview. So what it means? It means you go to lunch together, you know, and that person looks at your resume. You ask for suggestions. You say, would you suggest me what I can change in my resume? Would you suggest me how I should be looking for a job in the area? Because it doesn't seem to be having lots of jobs, like not like in Silicon Valley. Whatever. I mean, you should go with a couple of nice questions. You do not go to get hired. Otherwise, nobody wants to talk to you. Guys, you have that many people who are QA manager. Now, let me do SQA manager. Let me do another search. Just 2. Good. What if I say, okay, software QA manager? What if I do another search? I get 3. Good. What if I say test manager? Test manager. I get 53, guys. Wow, 53. What if I say test lead? What if we look at leads now? I have 67. What if I say QA lead? 65. Okay, now what I can do, guys, you might say, yes, but I don't know these people, which is fine. Let's exclude people who are not group members. Let's exclude first connection, second connection, and all these people. Let's exclude those. Okay. So how many do I have as QA leads? 11. Good. QA managers. Okay, QA managers, 22. Why groups are important? You have to join correct groups on the LinkedIn, but then you can connect to the group member without knowing that person. You can connect to, unless that group member excluded himself from being connected. Guys, you can connect to tens of people who are members of the group, and they tell you exactly which groups. Look at that. Okay. Now, then we go. Let's take a look at the Marshalltown, Iowa. Okay, copy. Marshalltown, Iowa. Where is the zip code here? Yes. Go to Iowa now with QA manager. So it's not 22 anymore. It is just one. Okay. So you have Rajesh Kennedy, who is the QA manager. Good. Then we have QA. Okay, let's see, QA manager, QA lead. So definitely it means there are not many companies. Okay, no QA leads. Let's say test lead. Nothing. Test manager. Okay. Emilio Navarra, Sageti Group, consultant manager. No, he's not test manager. It is something different. It's not what you want. So we are in trouble in terms of location. So in that location, we do not have that many people, obviously. Okay. So what else we can do then? Let me go to, okay, so you understand where we are with LinkedIn. You go there, you find people, you send them email. You can actually search by their name. I'm not sure if I can go back in my search, just a second. Okay, let's say Alia Dalati. She is a QA manager somewhere. Okay, copy. Let me go to Google. Okay, google.com. Okay, let me search for that person. Okay, here is her photo. Elia Dalati, LinkedIn. Boom. So we have her on LinkedIn. Let's try. What can I find about her on LinkedIn? So Unikey Technologies, experience, college. She's very cute, by the way. Anything software. Okay. I do not have her email here. Just the company email. Good. What else do we have? Facebook. Hey, I have her Facebook. Wow, we have quite a few of those. And I don't know which one is she. Sorry. Okay, YouTube. I'm not sure if that is she. Instagram. I don't know. Alia. Oh, okay. Zoom Info. Okay, book it is the company name. Okay, let's go there. Get contact info. It is free. Good. What do they want me to do? Download plugin. Okay, guys, you download whatever garbage they want you to download and you get that information. So you might find contact information of these people in social networks. Not to mention that you can sign up for $5 a month. What's that service? Taleo? No, not Taleo. There is a service you pay $5 per month and you can find all about people, you know, not 100%, but a lot. So what I'm saying, you can research people there. You can go to company website, by the way. You can go to company website and find her there. Okay, so that is what you can do on LinkedIn. Now, let me just a second. As we Silicon Valley software SQA, something like that. No, just a second. Oh, okay, here it is. No, Silicon Valley Software Quality Association. Just a second. Let me go there. Silicon Valley. Oh, okay. Here is the website, guys. Silicon Valley Association moved to that meetup. They moved to that specific meetup. But then we have that SS, let's go there first. Let me go there. Okay, and that is American Society for Quality. Let's go to their website. Here is their website. Copy. I will put it here for you. Okay, so you go there and they say search, select region. US, Canada, sure. No, communities. Okay. Communities, regional. Find. I really want to type my zip code somewhere. Select region. What if I say 94040? No. Interesting. Okay. Regional communities. Let me see. Twitter, Facebook. Okay, regional. There should be a list of organizations all over the states. And find. Okay, find sections and subsections. Okay, let me give you that one. Okay, copy. They have monthly events where local people get together. Local people who are in the field. So basically we are looking at networking. How do you network? For example, we take that zip code from Natalia. Copy. Good. Find. Okay. Wow. We have, well, 10 organizations here, and honestly, I don't know which one really is close to Natalia. So Marshalltown, Iowa. Wow, Marshalltown, Iowa. Iowa. Okay, let's go to Central Iowa. I don't know. Central Iowa section. They have a group on LinkedIn. So there is a person there who you can contact to, and you can say, listen, when is our next meeting? Something like that. So you get in touch with local people using that association. And in Silicon Valley, if I go there, they have meetings once a month. And meetings could be relatively big. It could be 40, 50, 60 people, depends on a specific topic. Okay. No, actually, March 8, it was 36 people. February 9th, it was 17. January, it was 22. So they have a discussion. They have recruiters going there. They have time for introducing yourself. And so that is a good place to go. Not exactly when you look for a job. You can go there much earlier than that. You just start your class, you can go there. But that is how you network. Another thing you can do, you can go to LinkedIn, or not LinkedIn, excuse me. You go to Craigslist. You go to Craigslist.org, I believe, yes, .org. So I am in San Francisco Bay Craigslist. Let's go to one more time. Where is it? Marshalltown, Iowa. Okay, let's try to go Iowa. Let's say US states, Iowa. And honestly, I don't know where it is. Would you suggest where it is? Where the Marshalltown is in that list? Close to Des Moines. Okay, Des Moines is a nice place. Des Moines. Yeah, let's go to Des Moines. So here is Des Moines Craigslist. We care about two things. So first of all, you go there and put your resume here. You can post. Look at that. You post your resume there. And if I search by title, if I search, okay, give me resumes which have QA in it. No single resume with the word QA in title. Test. It means if you do that, you're going to be the only one, which is not that bad, by the way. Tester, no. So you will be number one and the only one, which is good. But now, you say, what if there is no really, there is no QA job? So we looked at the resumes, but we want jobs. Okay, let's go to jobs. So you post your resume, then you go to jobs and see if there is a title of a job which has QA in it in 30 days. QA technician, QA manager, programmer, Shasta, management, Shasta. I don't know how far from you it is, but okay, not much. We do not have much. Now, what about test? So first of all, if you go there, you apply for open position. Entry-level software tester, look at that. Software tester, Coralville. I don't know if it is far away, but look, I mean, they have positions. Are you looking for opportunity to learn and grow within a field? Blah, 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 blah. What do they offer? 12, 13 bucks per hour. Honestly, it doesn't matter how much they pay because in 3, 4, 5 months you start looking for better pay and that's it. I mean, it's not a big deal. Much more important is to be working somewhere and they are hiring people. I don't know how far is Coralville. Is it far? Close to Demo? It's a very small place. Okay, so next. Next what you do, you are saying Java. Why you say Java? You know what, don't say Java, say program, developer, okay, developer, say developer. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that is different. Java, full stack, Java, UI. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 development positions. 5. What does it mean? You go there, and if they have a developer, if they need a developer, there is a pretty good chance they need a tester too. So go there, whatever the requirements, you don't care. And then there is some way to submit. Should apply online. So go there and apply online. YouTube to be directed to our YouTube playlist. I don't know why they need their playlist, but so if they invite you for an interview, then you look at their playlist. Okay, so you apply on their website. Good. What is this one? Position, Des Moines, developer, 50 bucks per hour, not bad. You don't care. You just apply. To apply, go to professional tech integration. Boom, you apply. Developer, maybe programmer. Wow. CNC is machinery programmers. It's not who you are. Construction estimation software. Perfect. Construction estimation, same company. Delphi Visual Basic. Perfect. Visual Basic. So it's all your stuff. Not many, but look, you just need one job at a time. You don't need 25 jobs. So that is how it works. So you find more opportunities like that. It could be programmer, it could be developer, it could be, you might use something broader, let's say software. Just do software, what's going to be there? Software sales, no, sales, mentor, support. Well, think maybe you will go for support position and do that for a couple of months. And then we will change your resume explaining how you tested that software. Really, we don't know. Software. Okay, so it's better to work in support than not working in QA. Software, what if we say Java? Okay. Java developer. What if we say mobile? No, it's mobile. No, okay. What if we say iOS? Android app reviewer needed $10. Listen, maybe it's not bad. April 5th, just today's job. iOS Android app reviewer. What do they do? Maybe it's a testing job. New app testers. Listen, look at that. They are looking for new app testers. Latest apps, mostly games. We are looking for people who have an iOS and Android device. If interested, contact us here. Write to them today. Okay? Let me send one to you. Just a second. Natalia, I go to your okay, screen. So I sent you one. Julia wants to look at dice. Julia, what do you want me to do? You want me to go to dice? No? Julia doesn't answer. Okay. We go to dice. We say QA web. 10 days. Search. 30 miles from Portland, Oregon, where Julia is. So we've got Alex, we've got Sergey, we've got Julia. You can easily figure out why those two guys are above you. Look, they have more yellow. You have 2 times QA, 2 times web. See? Why don't you have 5 times QA and 5 times web? Okay. So basically, if you look at the entire market, it's just Alex, Sergey, and you, maybe a few more people, and you beat them in the job search anyway. So you're doing very well here. I wouldn't say you should change much in your skills, but I just want to see more yellow. What if I see QA mobile? Sergey is now number 1, and you are now number 2. And all you have is just 2 times mobile. Well, what if I do 1 day, 24 hours? Okay, so again, it's just 2 of you. And other people are just, non-existent. So you are supposed to be doing well in terms of exposure. But then you have to send resumes out. Then you might be using LinkedIn, and you might be using Craigslist to solicit jobs. If they advertise for a Java developer, you can submit your resume for QA position. So then you are the only one. Since they didn't advertise QA position, so you are the only one who is applying. And even if you have 10% success, just 10% success, so out of 10 resumes sent, you have a job interview, maybe a job offer. So just using some little tricks, to improve your chances. Guys, any more questions? Because my purpose right now is to make sure you can get through in your job search process. Okay, let's do it this way, guys. Collect your questions, accumulate your questions. We can go to another session anytime we are having 3, 4, 5 questions, and we can do it again. So thank you very much for participation, and I hope it will help you, first of all, and will help other people who might be watching us later on. Thank you.